Alright, let's give a tutorial explanation on this fight, shall we? I'll run a Bark Bomb. I actually recommend people to probably run Bark Bomb if you can, because it gives you a little padding in the XP. On a healer DPS, you're probably surviving 2 hits, maybe 3. Scholar, I know I can survive 1, and the second one probably gets me. So it's gonna definitely come down to like really managing the actual mechanics as best as you can. A tank is going to have more leeway for sure, because I progress on tank myself, but let's do it. We'll do like 2 explanations, the one that I've learned and the one that I figured out for myself. First move is going to be back and front. It's always back and front. It comes out its ass and it comes into its front. I don't know why it's coming out its butt. Next one, we're reading the order in which they're dropping, which is going to give us the answer of where we're going. So we find the first one. We find the second one. They're going to be over there. We find the third one. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to go into the first one after it goes off. So I'm going to move myself over here, because it's going to be a wide range. So I go in here, I follow through, and now we're good. We have resolved the mechanic. The big Cactuar are going to be doing a 9 square quadrant of an attack. So you want to be giving it leeway, but that's what you go into for that first one. And then he follows in with a back and forth. Then this one, I'm going to explain it the way I do it, and I'll explain it in a different way. So what I'm going to look for is I'm going to look for the big boy. Big boy is over here, so I'm already going to go in this direction. Here's going to be a 1-step march. So he's going to step 1 over to that section. This whole quadrant where he's stepping in is going to be blocked off. So I'm going to come over here because I'm visually looking that wherever he's going to move himself to the 1, that whole quadrant is gone. That's why I move over this way. Now here, this is going to rotate very quickly. You want to stay in as tight as you can. We kind of found out that like maybe just outside the hitbox kind of makes it so that you can perfectly walk without stopping. But in is better than out, for sure. And then the mechanics repeat. And so I'll do a different explanation as our buddy Velvet and our buddy Discarte from the community kind of did it as, which is kind of nice. So here we're looking for 1 for 2. I'm going to go already to the opposite end here. 3. Okay, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to wait for that big quadrant hit, and I'm going to go into the 1. So I move here, turn left, go straight, and we're safe from that thing. It's a little bit of a tight... it's a tight timing. Like, you don't want to be slow, but I don't need to sprint either. And then the back and front follows. So this is the explanation that our community members kind of look for. What you're looking for not only is the big boy, but also the one next to it. And you kind of go opposite of it. So here and here. So these two are opposite. So I'm already going to position myself away from there. So now this is a 2-step. So it goes in 2 steps. Actually, I can go here. So here's going to be good because it goes 1 and 2, and I'll be opposite of that. So I look for the 2 that are next to each other, and I just kind of calculate where they're moving away like that. And that was also a good one to look at. I kind of just stare at the middle and kind of go that way, but that wasn't a bad explanation either. Of looking for the 2 that are next to each other and go kind of away from them. And so it's kind of just trying to simplify the location of where the puzzle is as best as you can. So when this fight clicks, it becomes easier. You just need to get it to click first. First one drops, second one drops. So this will be the pattern we had earlier. So I'm going to be moving kind of in this direction here to kind of set up for moving into the first one. First one goes off, I already move in. Second one's going to go off, and now we're good here. I can stay here because the fourth one's going to be coming on that direction as well. Then front and back. That move is always the same. Now again, here I'll do it the way that I looked at it. I will look for the middle and make my adjustment kind of opposite of where the middle goes. So the middle's there. I can kind of step here. I just need to see if it's a 1 or 2. It's a 1-step march again, and they're moving in that direction. So I want to go opposite of this way, so I'm going to actually move myself over here, because he's going to go to the left top quadrant where I am. They shift 1, and we're good. Now it's going to rotate. Tight circle. There we go. Nah, it is 60. Dej on the character. Alright, 60.